Previously on Plotty Time.
Which, by the way, we did just gloss over it, but you can throw a tank at a helicopter.
LeVar Burton played
other
Geordi
deep
on
person.
Star Trek and was on Reading Rainbow.
They were bringing the nuke from another aircraft carrier, the USS Jimmy Carter, and they.
Hey everyone, and welcome to Plotty Time, the podcast where we three gamers discuss video game stories in detail with all the necessary and appropriate backlash. To my right, we have Air Chump Slap.
And when I won first prize, they never called me Puddinghead again.
And on the other side of the table, Dr. Syintist.
How about you play 6 Degrees of Kiss My Ass?
And my name is Poppascotch, and as I always say, there's a guy down on the docks who says the Titanic just arrived. In case you haven't realized it, you are listening to Plotty Time. So we're going to start this episode like we start every episode, which is what we did this week in media. And let's go ahead and start with you, Dr. Syintist.
Well, like a month ago, I was...
What are you talking about? Clearly, just like the listeners know, it's January 23rd.
It's a good Christmas.
I finished watching Night Flyers, and that's about all I watched.
You told us about this.
Yes, I started watching it last time, and now I finished it.
Let's pretend I didn't remember anything about what you said in the last episode.
It's a space show.
Great.
And I played a couple indie games for a little bit, but mostly I played the shit out of the new Borderlands DLC.
Ooh, how has that been?
Oh,
I haven't even
yeah.
touched it
I
yet.
forgot that even happened.
I saw an email like yesterday that it came out. Totally missed it.
It's much better than the free DLCs because it's not a farm fest like the thing, and it's not a stupid Destiny raid. It's just normal Borderlands story and getting one shot by enemies you don't see, and the normal Borderlands stuff.
That sounds really cool.
Falling off edges.
Well, it sounds really cool up until when you say the one
Killing
shot.
yourself with your own status effects over and over again.
And is this on Mayhem mode, or is this
Mayhem
just
3, yeah.
for funsies?
Only 3. What, you don't like bullet sponges?
No. And they must have fixed something because I'm killing myself with status effects all the time now.
Well, is that a fix? Would we use that one?
Maybe something was wrong where it didn't apply something to myself, but
Possibly.
Even with a stopgap, I'm killing myself with them.
Nice.
And you don't want to do that.
No.
Okay.
But there's some good weapons in it, new ones. Well, the only one I really use, there's one called a Craps. It either does 1 or 6 shots at a time. Somewhere between 1 and 6.
Crap
Nice.
shoot.
It might be called Crap Shoot. There's other ones. I don't know if it was before, but I got a Laser Exploder, which is fucking
Those
awesome.
are fun.
That's pretty awesome. I don't have any of those.
Laser Exploder just says lasers and explosions.
Yeah, it's pretty
Which,
neat.
fine with that. Like, sold.
There's like some new characters, and the quests give you some new legendary stuff I haven't tried out. There's some legendaries I have to try out for the new ones. They're casino themed.
So it gets your thumbs up so far?
Yeah, it's really good. Oh, I did everything in it.
Oh, cool.
Already did it.
Yeah.
How long did that take you? About an hour or 2?
No, probably 5, 6. Go through the story and beat all the side quests.
Did they raise the level cap?
No.
Okay.
I assume they're not going to if they have the whatchamacallit, Guardian ranks.
No, that's true.
I think they eventually will.
Maybe.
Just so you have something else.
But I got the middle Guardian rank up to 75.
Ooh.
The middle guardian. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Survivor, I think it is.
Did they fix those?
As far as I can tell.
So they actually work now.
Yeah, and I can aim down the sights when I'm dying and stuff. Yeah, it was good.
Okay, good. Because I was going to just leave it go until that
Yeah.
got sorted out.
But yeah, there's some interesting new characters in it. And Moxie's always good, so her stories are always...
Is there any more Torque?
Torg? Yeah.
Awesome.
Sweet.
Sold.
He's it's not going to ruin anything to tell you, but one of the crew challenges on the thing is to find his hot sauces and destroy them.
And destroy them?
What?
Yeah, because they're exploding hot sauces.
I don't know if I'm going to do this now.
Yeah.
I think I'm out.
And
I think you lost me with this.
his marketing department told him not to make exploding hot sauces, so he had to go and recall them all.
Bullshit.
No, that sounds ridiculous enough to be true. Like, that's right on brand with Borderlands. Maybe that's where we can get a job after we tank this. We'll just go right for them and make up weird shit.
I think we could do that. Gearbox, you listening?
Yeah.
Yeah, send us money. Anyway.
I'm pretty cheap.
The Last Typhoon or whatever?
Yeah, we're very... You can get us for very little money. If you let us work remote, man, you could. We're talking pennies on the dollar.
I'll even do it for free Borderlands games.
Yeah, I mean, we're not unreasonable. But again, Gearbox, as we all know, we are idea men. We throw a lot of ideas out there.
Chock full.
It's your job to to figure out the good ones.
And I was surprisingly missing loaders. Like, it's good to fight loaders again.
Oh, just the enemy, the robot.
Yeah, the robot enemies. There's none of them in Borderlands 3 until the DLC.
I didn't even.
Is that Jenkins guy back?
No, but there were little loaders that popped out of. I don't know if he was in there.
Maybe.
But a little loader definitely popped out of a treasure chest I opened.
Awesome.
That's cool.
Awesome. Yeah, now that I think about it, I killed so many in Borderlands 2.
Yeah.
That the fact they weren't in 3, I didn't even think twice. And in pre-sequel, they're all over the place there too, aren't they? Jeez.
But now Hyperion's pretty much gone, except for, well, if you know the story of this one, when Jack died, his casino shut down and locked everybody inside.
Awesome.
So everybody was there for 7 years.
No.
That's pretty cool.
Is there some kind of crossover thing you can see here with the people from New Vegas, the cannibals?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
You remember Fallout New Vegas?
Yes.
There's a casino that's run by the, what are they called? The face something. They have a mask.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But they're a casino. They're just cannibals. They just eat people.
I'm sure there are cannibals in Borderlands, but...
So the answer is yes, you do see a crossover.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, absolutely. You heard it here first.
Yeah. There's actually Mr. Houses there.
Really?
Yeah.
That'd be a heck of a exclusive.
That would be cool.
If we broke that wide open.
That's exclusive?
Exclusive.
You heard him.
Exclusive. You get it.
It's podcast talk. You wouldn't get it.
Yeah, you're right, I don't.
Did you play... You were mentioned 3 weeks ago in our Best Games of 2019 episode. What was the game you mentioned? I think I'm going to butcher it, but like the Origin of Din or something like that?
Oh, the Return of the Obra Dinn.
There it is. Have you played that at all yet?
No, but I did buy it. I was waiting to see if it was on sale, but it wasn't, so I just bought it.
I saw like a bunch of the games of the year come out, and that was on a lot of lists.
It was.
And I never even heard of it.
Yeah.
You know what else I did buy?
I don't hear a lot of
$7.49.
What's that?
It was Borderline. I thought I'll just buy it, even though I didn't think it should be.
Toe Jam and Earl.
Yeah.
Yes! Finally. I saw there's
a bunch of games on sale now, so there were a bunch of games on sale
at the
like
beginning
3
of the
weeks ago.
month. Remember that?
Yeah.
Oh, the January sale.
Yeah, that early January sale. I think they had Control for pretty reasonably there.
I did buy that.
I don't know. $35 is still
I bought
too
Blasphemous. Dude, I spent like $150 on games, and I probably got 16 of them.
much. And it won't play half of them.
Probably not. I'll give some of them a try. But talking about buying games, Chump Slap finally got one to try and shut me up.
No.
He sure did, and you did that way back in December.
Oh, my God, yeah.
And considering it's January 23rd right now, you probably got a lot of stick time with, what game was that?
I got Death Stranding, everybody.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit is right.
So is it a great game, or is it the best game you've ever played in your life?
I can't really say the best yet.
Okay.
It's actually pretty good. It's fun. It's slow as shit in the beginning, though.
Sounds like Kojima.
Took 45 minutes to an hour before the credits were done.
So you're saying start the credits, go take a shower.
No, it was like playing, and they were still coming up, like popping up on the side. I was like,
Oh,
what
like a movie
Yeah.
where the action starts and the names are in the corner. Oh, that doesn't surprise me at all.
No. About like 10 hours into it, finally got like, seems like it's going to break wide open and not be as boring as the first 10 hours.
A ringing endorsement from our own Chump Slap.
So you're saying it was worth it.
It's a beautiful game. I mean, it looks awesome.
Did you get the chest baby yet?
Yeah.
Nice.
Sure did.
Is that a power up or?
You get it pretty early. It's just like a thing that you need to survive in the world.
You need a baby to survive.
The baby helps you see the invisible enemies.
Oh wait, so is this like a power up? Like how in Lollipop Chainsaw we had the dude's head, or God of War we had Medusa's head?
Yeah.
Sort of like that, but a baby on your chest?
Yeah, some guy dies with a baby on his chest, and you take it.
This, I'll tell you what, a lot of my fantasies start off this way.
That's why I bought the game.
So what else have you done besides play Death Stranding?
I played some Death Stranding.
Yep, sure did.
Wasn't done talking about it yet.
Oh, okay. Then keep going.
Tell
About
us
this baby.
everything.
You deliver stuff.
And there's invisible enemies
Yeah. If it rains, these enemies pop up, and you're like,
only when it rains.
That's
yeah,
when I'm only happy.
me too.
When it rains.
Only happy when it rains. Only happy when it's complicated.
Hashtag garbage.
I can't remember any of the other lyrics. But
Yeah, but I don't know.
is it Earth?
No spoilers.
Yeah. Okay. Don't you know? Is that
I don't know.
Okay.
But there are humans and these invisible enemies.
Yeah, it's a bunch of humans. It's like I think it's Earth. Yeah,
But it's like Fallout faction-y. And,
yeah. It's like past the war,
all right.
end of world type thing, post-apocalyptic, and you're a glorified UPS guy.
With big shit on your back and a baby on your chest.
Yeah, and if you have too much weight, you just gotta stumble over the fucking terrain all the time.
That sounds exciting.
It's not bad.
So you could do it. It's just very annoying.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
but I don't know.
Is it like being over encumbered in Fallout?
Yeah, except you fall all the time, and like if you fall, you can lose your packages and stuff. It's weird. It's its own thing.
It's UPS Simulator.
Yeah, I think Amazon made the game to get people ready for the future.
I'd buy that. Of course.
Right? But I watched a couple movies. You know how I do.
Yeah, what shit did you watch this week?
You guys ever remember Freaked?
No.
Freaked. Is that the one with Alex Winter?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, big time.
Oh, it's so good.
It's
Mr.
been a
T's in
while.
it too.
Really?
Plays the bearded lady.
It's been a while. Were you on a Mr. T movie kick? Is that what you're?
I just stumbled on that one. I was like,
oh,
oh,
we talked.
yeah. I just stumbled on it and saw Mr. T was in it. I was like, I gotta watch it now. So, and Alex Winter.
Had you not seen it before?
Oh, I seen it way back in the day. I guess '93 it came out. Sometimes around
It
there.
kind of sounds familiar with Mr. T as a bearded man or a woman. But
Oh, you've seen it.
Yeah, you probably seen it. It's fucking weird.
There's like a worm guy who doesn't like macaroons, and that's why he doesn't get saved.
Oh, that's right. No, I don't fucking know.
That's what stuck out in my head when I fucking started. I'm like, that guy doesn't like macaroons.
Who doesn't like macaroons? A monster.
The worm dude.
Yeah.
And there's a really weird looking kid in it, like big ears, redhead, buck teeth. Strange. But you guys ever see The Witch?
The Witch.
WHICH?
VVITCH.
No. Is this from like 2015?
Yes,
It sounds familiar.
It sounds very familiar.
it's exactly 2015.
I mean, I probably saw it and just never watched it.
yeah,
Yeah,
it-
like maybe a trailer here or there.
Yeah.
it's like a period piece, but it's a horror movie.
Which period?
Like
Roman.
That'd be
Roman
a pretty
Empire.
good vampire movie.
I don't know, early America.
Like 1700s.
Yeah,
Is this the one with
New England.
Daniel Radcliffe? Harry Potter? Is he in this one?
No,
I'm thinking of something else.
Yeah.
it's about a girl and her family. They get kicked out of like a fucking pilgrim type community.
Oh, The Village you're talking about.
No, it's definitely called The Witch.
Okay.
What was that Daniel Radcliffe movie where he was played a dead guy that farted?
Swiss Army Man?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Classic. I did not know that movie was going to be so fucking weird when I watched it.
I still haven't seen it. I have to give it a shot.
It's not good, but you should watch it.
No, it's good.
If someone ends the sentence with, but you should watch it, I don't really care what comes in front of that. If I'm entertained, it's fine.
And then I watched Predator from 2018.
Did they remake Predator?
It's not really a remake. It's like a reboot.
So
Because they
there's
talk
different-
about Predators from 1990
70s?
something.
Is this? Oh, man, I forgot that movie happened.
Yeah.
But it's the
right?
one with like Keegan-Michael Key's in it, isn't he?
Yes.
Yeah. Ooh, man. I forgot all about that
Man,
one.
never
Yeah,
heard
it
of
wasn't good.
No, it was, isn't...
Does Keegan Michael Key play? I can't think.
He plays like a mentally unstable army person.
I was trying to say name time to a character from the first one, but I can't remember who was in it.
Is Olivia Munn in it?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Man.
Man, I can't stand Olivia Munn, so maybe I won't see it.
I don't remember it being anything obviously memorable. Like,
Yeah,
I just
there's
remember them
nothing-
being in the bus and like escaping the predator.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
all I remember.
That's pretty much all there was to it. And then there was like a big predator, like a predator.
Like a Godzilla predator?
No, like an alpha predator.
Yeah.
He was like twice
Yeah.
the size or something like that.
Oh.
But not like city Godzilla size.
Did he hunt predators?
Yes, he hunted this predator because this predator was trying to save humanity.
So it's like the Hirogen from Star Trek.
Yes,
Well, like you said, a predator.
yeah, a PP.
I'll tell you which one I did enjoy though. The one that they stole all the murderers and put them on the different planet and hunted them
Oh yeah,
with Adrian Brody.
yeah,
That was a good one.
and that guy from
The English Patient?
the
Danny
70s
Trejo.
show.
We're still, when you get a chance, don't forget to work in Bobcat Goldthwait in here somewhere.
I was going to say he was in one of those movies, but I decided not to.
Was he in
Or
Freaked?
Hugh Grant was the other one you were going with.
Was Bobcat in Freaked?
Oh boy, I'm not.
I think he might. Yeah, he played the sock puppet guy.
I gotta look it
The
up.
sock puppet guy? Like
Yeah.
like the sock puppet from
He was like
Wet
a
Hot
person.
American Summer?
He was like a person, but instead of a head, he had a sock puppet.
Wasn't Wet Hot American
head.
Summer the can,
Yeah.
not the sock puppet? Jeez, we're gonna.
Telling you, that was definitely Bobcat.
All I got to do is look IMDb Freaked.
I'm looking it up right now. What else did you watch? I know you got more.
I watched Keanu again because it's
so
just
good.
classic. I love the Allentown references.
There's Allentown references in that.
Was that because we watched a whole bunch of Key and Peele skits the other day?
I think it's because I watched Predator, and then I was like, check that out because they're the Allentown guys.
Yeah, that's the. Did you ever see Keanu?
They're like the badass guys that come and kill everybody
We're talking about the one
with the cat.
with the cat,
Yeah.
named Keanu.
Yeah,
I know I've seen it, but
Louis
apparently
Guzman's in it. I think.
Yeah.
this is all coming back. It's all coming back.
They're the Allentown guys. They say it like 1,000 times during that movie.
I don't remember it. I'll
Yeah, they
have to watch
pretend to
it.
be the Allentown guys to try to get the cat
Yeah,
back.
they're like the scary ass fucking mobster guys.
yeah, they're like the baddest people you can.
Like bad Leroy Brown.
Yeah,
So imagine Bad Leroy Brown, but from Allentown.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, that's a lot of tough words. Here. Oh, Bobcat isn't that sockhead as tourist?
Told you.
Sockhead voice. Huh, no shit.
Yeah. You think I just randomly picked these movies?
The way you connect the dots, it's astounding.
The whole first season of Plotty Time has come together as one.
It's amazing. This is
You're
it.
all leading up to this.
This is my thesis, man.
This is my closing argument. Oh, Christ.
So what did your sick ass do this whole week?
Oh, Jesus. What did I do? I played... Oh, are you done there, Chump Slap?
Yeah, that's it. That's all I
Okay,
got.
just 4 movies?
That's all I got written down.
Light week, I get you. So, what did I do this week? I played a little bit more of Ghostbusters.
Oh,
Still
yeah.
hanging in there.
Still in the first
No, I made it.
Hospital or whatever.
I think I have 3 of the 4 proton pack powers.
I don't know what that means.
You could. There's the one that's just the standard proton pack, and
Does that tie you in your progression in the game?
yes, you unlock them at certain parts in the story.
Oh, okay.
And then there's the stasis one where you can freeze enemies, and then there's the good slime one and the
Oh,
slime
yeah.
tether.
Yeah, okay.
Is this ringing a bell at all?
Dude, it's been like
I
15
know it's
years
it's
since I played that
been
game.
a long time, yeah. But that's coming along. I mean, it feels great, dude. Like switching between the proton pack to fight each individual enemy, it's pretty great.
Oh, it's certain ghosts had certain weaknesses, right?
Yeah, like different ways you could attack them.
Yeah.
But I just got past the level with the New York Public Library.
Is that the museum one? Or is the museum a different level?
That's a different level.
Okay.
The New York Public Library is where you see the library ghosts from the first Ghostbusters.
From the movie.
Yep, and then you follow her around, and then you go into like an interdimensional portal and go to a different version of the library.
I kind of remember that.
And then we came back through it. That's where I am right now.
I don't remember that.
No, I didn't either. I don't remember it at all. But it's,
I wouldn't have remembered it, but you describing it kind of sounds familiar.
it's still fun as hell.
Cool.
Played a little bit of that. I think that's all I really played. Some Shell, but that doesn't really count. Looking to get into the Outer Worlds, but not until I finish Ghostbusters.
You know what? Every time we said something about the Outer Worlds, I meant the Outer Wilds. They're two completely different things.
They are, yeah.
That's why when he said Outer Worlds, and you're like, oh, that sounds stupid.
No, Outer Wilds I want to play. Outer Worlds I don't.
Why?
I thought you'd be all about the Outer Worlds. It's like another Fallout game.
Yeah, but there's only one Fallout game I liked.
But this is from the people that made that Fallout game that you like.
I don't know. We'll have to see. I still want to play the Outer Wilds first.
Yeah, he's weakening.
We'll get him 7 or 8 years from now. Yeah, we'll get him.
If it's free for a download on PS Plus.
Well, so what did I watch? That's all I played. I watched, went to a screening. I forgot to mention this from like 5 weeks ago. But I went to a screening of Scrooged.
Oh, no.
It was so fucking awesome.
Oh, I remember seeing that on your Instagram.
Yeah, way back when, remember?
Yeah.
But it was like, it was one of their movie parties, and they gave out a towel that you whip around when he mentions selling someone or gifting someone a towel.
Whatever.
It's a movie party. It's festive.
Yeah.
They
So
do it
you're
all year
doing
round.
like terrible towel stuff.
Sort of, yeah. And you had one of those confetti poppers for when the doors blew out in the beginning of the movie,
Oh, nice.
and his old CEO came in.
I don't remember that.
Oh, it's such a great movie. And I also watched Joker.
Yeah? What'd you think?
I didn't think it was that great.
No.
Still haven't.
I
seen
wanted to like it. I really did.
It's too much buildup for not that great of a payoff.
It wasn't bad, like at all.
No.
I thought that Joaquin Phoenix was really great.
Is he the one who plays Joker?
Yes, I thought he was great. And the turnaround with, what's her name? The woman from Atlanta. The TV show named Atlanta.
I have no idea.
Zazie Beetz, I want to say her name is.
I'm not good with names.
She was,
Headphones by Dre.
Yes.
yes. No, she was also in Deadpool 2 as,
As Domino.
yes. But she was in it, and she was great.
Pizza place?
That's Domino's.
But yeah, I mean, I thought it was whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
I might watch it again, maybe not. But I also I watched the last season of Silicon Valley. So I saw the end of that.
Is it good?
I think it's still good.
Still haven't watched a single episode of that.
I've
Really?
seen every season but the last one.
It was good. I mean, it ended like it seems that every season they had a very similar arc. Like they kept succeeding and then failing again.
Yeah,
over and over and
exactly.
over. And that's kind of what the last season is too.
I imagine it's the same thing.
But it was worth it. I would say so. And the last episode, like the back half, is like 10 years later.
No, that's
So
pretty cool.
that was pretty cool to see in the future. But other than that, I think that's all I watched. Oh, and Die Hard 1 and 2, obviously.
Obviously.
Not 3?
Not yet. Maybe next week I'll come back and we'll talk about Die Hard 3.
All right. I don't remember much of any of those.
The Die Hards?
Yeah.
They're pretty great.
Anyway.
Anyway, so moving on.
Bold.
Yeah. It's a hot take saying Die Hard movies aren't the best cinema of our or any generation, but I guess we'll just power through it. I mean,
I don't know what else to do.
I don't either. I mean, I got no news for us this week because of the holidays the last couple of weeks. It's been very slow.
Do we really have to keep on putting this facade?
Yes,
Yes.
clearly.
I can't believe you haven't seen the new Star Wars movie in this month since it's come out.
Oh, yeah, it's weird, right?
I just haven't gotten around to it. So busy.
Well, I don't want to spoil it for everyone
That's fair.
because now it's been
It's only been a month since it's been out.
exactly. So, I'm trying to be considerate.
Okay.
That's fair. I like that.
I mean, you could tell me about it because I'm not going to go see it.
Okay, you ready?
No, I don't want to hear it either.
And then they ate the dog.
Oh.
That was nuts.
Oh, no. You thinking of
that coming.
Spaceballs.
Oh.
That's a Mog.
Yeah, they just kept feeding people corgis. It was crazy. But any hoodles. So how about we get into this game we're going to talk about today?
Ooh. Since we've already talked about space.
And someone could interpret this game as possibly maybe a little bit of space piracy.
Yeah.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah, you figure
State-sponsored space piracy.
that's more of... It's not piracy that way.
Isn't it? Isn't it like
The states used to
Somali
sponsor it.
pirates?
You had to get like a certificate.
Yeah,
to
but
be a
Somali
pirate.
pirates aren't sponsored by Somalia.
Well, I mean, it kind of reminded me of Captain Phillips when I watched it.
Yeah, there were a lot of parallels between this and Captain Phillips. A lot of parallels. But this week we are going to talk about the 2013 classic Call of Duty Ghosts.
Ghosts. Such a weird word to say.
It was released November 5th, 2013 for PC, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, Xbox 360, Xbox One, and Wii U. Everything, yes. But it did come out. This was the November before the PlayStation 4 launch. So there was about a month before it came out for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. And don't forget that Wii U title. Pretty slamming.
Mm-hmm.
Did any of you guys ever play a Wii U?
No, I don't think anyone did. That's why they don't.
That's why it's gone.
I can't even tell you the last Nintendo console I played. That wasn't handheld.
They're all handheld now.
No. But it is a first-person shooter written by... Oh, wait. It was developed by Infinity Ward and published by Activision.
Wow. You mean like a Call of Duty game?
And Neversoft, right? Well, they were in there.
It was a first-person shooter and written by Stephen Gaghan. This game, I wanted to pick it because you guys said I couldn't pick a worse game than Jurassic the Hunted.
You still haven't.
No, this is definitely better than that.
Yeah, I think it is too, but guys, I'm trying. I'm really trying. This is known as one of the worst Call of Duty campaigns. IGN ranked it 15th, which is last on their list.
But do people who play Call of Duty give a shit about the campaigns?
Hey, you're talking to two people who both
just play for the campaign. No, I realize I'm a minority here.
We beat the campaign on veteran.
Yeah.
Only 1.8% of people did that.
Yeah, I realize I am very much in the minority. I get Call of Duty games. I barely ever touch multiplayer. I always play the campaign and enjoy it.
Is it worth $60?
No.
No, definitely not.
It never is, but I'll tell you what, their hype machine, very effective. Gets me every time. But IGN ranked it 15th as their last. If you go by the IMDb rankings for each video game, this is 14th, which is last on their list. And the website called Digital Trends ranked it 14th, which was third last, with only Infinite Warfare and Call of Duty 3 behind it.
Okay.
Which I thought Infinite Warfare was okay.
And they stopped making campaigns for Call of Duty games, right?
No, they did a year without one. Black Ops 4 didn't have one.
Oh,
Ops
really?
4?
Blops 4 did not have one. And then the one that just released this year, the reboot of Modern Warfare, had one. I think they should just do two completely different games.
Might as well. Like one for $20. See how many people actually buy the campaign.
And just do the do multiplayer subscription.
No.
You're telling people wouldn't pay $8 a month to play the fuck out of Call of Duty all
I
year round?
wouldn't.
Well, I know you wouldn't because you're smart. But a lot of people.
Thank you.
Hot take.
About time someone realized
what
it.
Now? I'm lighting you all on fire. Wait, that can't be the phrase.
I don't know what you mean.
I don't know either, man. I'm on a lot of cold medicine. But, since I picked this, I think it's only fair that I give us a little bit of lead into the story.
Ooh, please do.
Okay, so there was a father, his name's Elias, telling his two teenage boys who are named Logan and Hesh. I don't know if Hesh ever got a real name.
That was his name.
Yeah, I assumed it was.
Is that a common first name that I'm just not aware of?
No.
It was a name in
Is
C
it
Lab.
Logan?
I mean, people are Logan Paul.
I didn't say it wasn't completely.
Did you ever see C Lab 2021?
Yeah, that guy's name in there.
Look
was
who you're
Hesh.
talking
There was
to.
a guy named Hash in that.
Really?
Yeah, MC Chris.
Oh,
played Hash.
Oh, yeah, look at the guy you're talking to. I watched the shit out of that. There's a guy named Hesh.
I don't need you to call me out every time I'm wrong. But the game starts with him telling his two sons a story about a fictional military scenario where there were 60 men in a unit holding off 500 from the other side. They don't really get into the politics of who's right or wrong. You just assume we're on the side of the good guys. Which, boy, we're going to get to that in a
That's a
second.
good question. Didn't think of that.
And the 500 are trying to get into a civilian hospital and apparently murder everyone. 60 men are holding them off. They fight for 3 days until they were down to only 15 of them. So all of them snuck everybody out. Or one guy snuck all the civilians out. The 14 others stayed behind. And they used guerrilla tactics to kill all of the 500. And they only left one survivor of the 500 to go tell everybody about the crazy 14 dudes that killed everyone, and then they became known as the Ghosts.
Kind of like
bullshit.
Inglourious Bastards.
Yeah, it sounds like one of those stories. Well, it's a lot like Inglourious Bastards, but it sounds like one of those stories where, first of all, there was like 300 of us and 200 of them. And then over the years, it's like, dude, there was only 3 of us
Yeah.
and 9,000 of them.
Yeah, but what? Whatever. There's a million things wrong with that story, but
Is
it's
there?
a ghost story.
Do you want to break it down? Like, we can go
No,
into how many
no.
things are wrong.
It's a
Just keep going.
story.
Just
Elias was there. Elias, whatever.
Elias.
For
Elise.
All right, so after he tells the story, what happens?
We're in the woods behind their house.
he just takes his fucking
Takes his kids out back.
kids out and just tells them the story all the
for
time.
story time. It's totally a normal thing people do. And this is somewhere in, I think, Los Angeles area, right?
Yeah,
San
California
Francisco-ish.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Somewhere Southern California, but he's telling his kids all about this. Some tremors start, and everyone's like, LOL, California.
And the dad's like, no!
Then we find out that everything is blowing up around them.
Oh my God.
The kids, Hesh and Logan, go back to the house. I don't know if their mom was in the picture at this point.
She definitely wasn't in the house.
So she was either gone or dead or...
Yeah.
Yeah, she
Something.
ran out because she was tired of Elias telling his fucking story.
stories.
Yeah, it's made up.
Oh,
She's like, I'm so
these
sick
five guys saved the hospital.
of your bullshit stories. You told me that's not even how it happened. Anyway. So then we get the title card 15 minutes earlier.
Which is really a fucking
I
annoying.
know,
Yeah,
right?
15 minutes.
That's what I wrote in my notes. Is this the best way to do this? That's all I wrote. Question mark.
No, it's not.
No.
This isn't God of War or Max Payne.
And naturally, obviously, the story goes back to which setting?
Space.
Space, of course. Because obviously, they would go from Southern California to space.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of...
There's a space station where the government has Odin, which I guess is some kind of space-based defense weaponry. Or
Orbital defense.
yeah, I kind of figured OD was orbital defense, but I don't know what the IN was.
I just think it's crazy that they call it orbital defense, but this is clearly an offensive weapon.
Yeah.
This is not
Yeah,
to defend
yeah.
anything.
It's true.
Yeah, it doesn't knock shit out of air.
No, it's to attack.
Hmm.
Which is, it's interesting. But apparently the story is, well, okay. So you're in space as one of the space astronauts, as opposed to the ground astronauts. Anywho, so you're one of the astronauts. You're in space. The Federation attacks it. They kill all your bros, and they end up taking over Odin.
What are you in this? If the enemies are the Federation, what are you?
The ghosts.
I think eventually, yes. But I think the Federation is a collection of South American countries
Yes.
Yeah, I got that.
who were probably sick and tired of America's constant attempts to overthrow their own countries.
When they talk about it, they talk about oil being gone and then whatever.
That's
Yeah.
Well, I think you are like
In
sort of
America.
a
United
NAFTA
States.
situation.
Oh, okay.
I think
You're an American.
land of the free.
Yeah.
But
Canada.
yeah, it's crazy how the Call of Duty games are always American soldiers, never any Canada or Australians. And they're in
English.
every war with us forever. But anyway, the purpose is this was the lead-in into when you're attacked on the ground, they take over Odin and fire missiles at a bunch of different cities.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of cities because they just keep rattling.
LA, San Diego.
San Diego.
That's what I call it.
They got down to like Toledo. So I was like, yeah, they're really crushing.
Miami.
I was like, Toledo. They could have hit Cincinnati or Cleveland before that, but nope, Toledo.
And if that missile did hit Toledo, would anyone even notice?
Oh.
Burn on Ohio.
Man, I'm lighting everyone on fire.
But yeah, that was like the 10th city they hit. I could have thought of a million cities more than Toledo to hit.
Yeah, even like I could think of at least 30, 40 more in America
Yeah.
to hit before Toledo. Unless there was some kind of crazy, you know what? It doesn't matter.
It's the future. Could have been something
How
good
far
happening.
in the future is this set?
I think it's supposed to be,
With Space Force.
4 years.
yeah, they predicted Space Force long before Space Force actually happened. It's the far future of 3 years from now.
Okay.
But we go back to LA or Southern California with Logan and Hesh, and they're trying to escape as the beautiful mountain front property is just sliding off the mountain, I guess is the way to put this.
into the sewers.
Yeah.
I was very confused about the topology
Yeah.
of this, but
And I was also confused about how they're like, get to the house. And then they literally run right through the
Yeah,
house.
they get to the house like, to the backyard!
It's so stupid.
Dad's honking the horn!
oh yeah, Dad just fucked off to go get the truck while you're jumping through homes.
Yeah, why don't you just follow him to the truck?
I think your dad does say something about getting your mom.
I thought so too.
It sounds familiar, but I don't remember exactly.
Maybe
Because then he says something like, "We can't get her," or something.
maybe your mom's at work, and they're like, "Get in the truck. We're going to get your mom."
Possibly, but they don't ever mention her again.
Yeah.
In the whole rest of the story.
I think there might be a
Oh, don't they?
implication that she
You
gets.
got something for us?
I think
Well,
there's
she
an
might
implication
be-
she killed during this. So
She might be Rourke.
Maybe. We don't,
Whoa, hey.
spoilies.
Yeah, just saying. You never know.
But we get a cutscene with the Federation explanation starting in South America, uniting all those countries. And they basically take over Odin. Everyone's screwed. And it's like, at this point, are we supposed to feel bad for, like, America?
For America?
Yeah, because they kind of, created this whole horrible space station.
They do this and they take it over, and then we jump 10 years in the future, and it doesn't seem like they've gotten anywhere.
No, it does not, right?
Yeah, you're still holding out in the same city.
Wait, do they blow up the station in the beginning?
Yes.
No, they don't blow it up in the beginning.
They
take
blow
it
up
over.
one of the Odins, don't they?
The one they took over. Didn't they blow that up? So
Yeah.
they can't keep attacking?
Oh, that's right.
And it
yeah.
falls to Earth, and the two astronauts that blew it up just get burnt up in the atmosphere.
Yeah, it's pretty
It's
pretty gnarly.
cool.
I would have just ejected myself.
What? Ejected yourself?
Yeah, just
Flash
float away in
freeze
space.
yourself.
Nah, I think I'd rather
Would you rather die starving or out of air?
die out of air because that'd
on
probably
fire.
be slow.
Yeah.
I'd rather flash freeze.
Just take the helmet off.
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
But you don't. When you're jumping from the atmosphere, you don't have as much friction on you like a spaceship would have, right?
No.
You wouldn't burn up like that. You would just fall
Yeah.
to your death.
Yeah, but you mean
You'd probably burn up, right?
I don't.
you
I
can
don't
make
think
yourself
so.
orbit the Earth.
Yeah.
But then you have to go a certain speed, right?
Well, if
No,
you
it
had
depends on where you are.
if you had the guns, you could go wherever you wanted, right? If you just shoot in one direction, just fly away.
That's true.
Kind of like Bender when he gets stuck in space.
Yeah.
Now we're finally. That's what I was trying to get you to mention. Bender when he's in space, and he has like a whole civilization on his guts.
Yeah, it's a great one.
That's a good one. But then we fast forward, like you said, 10 years.
10 years later.
And we're in the same area. They call it Fort Santa Monica.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can see like the Santa Monica Pier in the background and stuff. So
And it's kind of the border between the Federation and the
Yeah.
United States.
It's like their last stronghold.
And they finally built the wall.
finally.
Woo!
Jesus.
MAGA.
And this is also where you meet probably the best character of this entire game, Riley.
Yes.
When I felt anything for.
I remember once I saw Riley, I was like, I definitely played this game.
Yeah, you remember when it came out and the whole big thing was the biggest innovation in the Call of Duty game was they added a dog
Yeah.
that you can somehow control and tell it who to attack. Well, not just tell it who to attack, which you could do that, but you could like open up a screen on his back,
Yeah. You have a
guide
straight
him?
like neural link to him.
which
You just make him fucking do whatever you want.
Really? Is that how it was controlled?
It looked it.
who knows what it's so far in the
I don't know,
future. They're
scientists. Why
they're-
do you tell me how it was controlled?
I don't know. I didn't play this stupid game.
You watched it.
Barely.
But they get back to the base. They talk to their father, Elias. I don't know if Hesh and Logan were in the military before this, or if they just signed up because of this, or what the deal
They don't
was.
really say anything.
They're just soldiers
I assume
now.
they did because their dad was a stupid person who talked about.
I assume
time.
there was only really. What else were they going to do? It's not really a military, so to speak, but
Yeah, like we're in a Red Dawn situation.
yeah, yeah.
So Elias sends them on a special mission out to No Man's Land, which is a bunch of land between Los Angeles and San Diego.
Going outside the wall.
Went outside the wall to find a Captain Merrick.
Yes, sir.
So he sends them to go fuck off over there.
We've been on the defensive for too long.
Yeah, when they have literally no resources at all. Yeah. Like, let's attack.
Yeah, now's the time.
Oh, they do mention that the Federation executes civilians here. Of course they do.
What civilians?
Illegal aliens.
Jeez. Oh, man. Okay. So the next mission, you're going through No Man's Land. It's kind of like a stealth mission. You take control of Riley to go murder people.
Yeah, and he kills people with one bite.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he just rips out throats, like,
Like,
immediately and
MacGruber.
silently.
Yeah. Like MacGruber.
But there's so much in this game, so I'm going to really fly through some of these sections.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a massive enemy camp, and you fight through it. And then you get attacked by wolves.
Yeah, which I don't really understand.
The wolves of Southern California.
They're the Federation wolves. You got Riley.
Yeah.
They got wolves.
That would make more sense than wolves being in Southern California.
Yeah.
I could see if it was like coyotes or pumas. Mountain lions, not pumas. Those are two very different things.
They could be wild dogs.
They could be, yeah. Just crazy ass huskies that are starving.
Yeah. It's
But
been 10 years, so.
anyway, you get attacked. Riley helps you out, and then Merrick
Which
comes
happens
and saves
a
you.
bit way too much in this game.
Yeah, it really does. I mean, that's a standard Call of Duty plot movement thing. You're about to die, and then someone saves you.
Yeah. It's pretty sweet.
But then you get through to a pretty cool actually game section. Wow. Pretty cool section in the game where you go to a stadium and you have to save another soldier named Ajax.
Well, yeah, don't you hear someone say something about Firebase Charlie and Operation Homecoming?
Of course you do. Rourke's talking about it. Or they say Rourke as well.
I don't remember
Before you go to the
that
stadium.
part.
But then you go to the stadium anyway.
But I want to say it was very reminiscent of the stadium sequence in Max Payne 3, which I don't think either of you guys played.
I actually just thought of the stadium from Horizon Zero Dawn.
I thought of the stadium from Die Hard with a Vengeance.
Is there a stadium in that?
Yeah, when he has to go find the little clue.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he goes to Yankee Stadium.
And there's-
That's where your mind went. Okay. I mean, I get Horizon Zero Dawn.
So which stadium is this?
It would have to be in San Diego, wouldn't it?
I don't know. Is that where they are?
I
Could be LA.
California somewhere.
Well, they said the no man's land is between San Diego and LA.
Let's bring up a map.
So it could be any of the stadiums from LA to San Diego.
I think it's supposed to be the Padres
I was just going to say the
I
Padres. I don't know why.
Okay.
because it looked pretty similar.
It looked very Padres.
I mean, it just had seats in the ground, so I mean, it could be anything.
It did look very Padre-ish, though.
It could be the San Diego soccer ballers.
They're good this year. I'm very surprised last year you didn't pick them as one of your sure things. but here we are. You fight through the stadium. You actually get to Ajax, but he had been shot. And as he's dying, he tells you and Merrick that it was all Rourke. Rourke did all of this.
Yeah, and he's dying.
Rourke's hunting ghosts.
Can we talk about how they have a remote sniper?
That was fucking badass.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome part in the game. But why wouldn't you just have a human being do that?
Yeah, that's what I didn't understand.
So they could fly away while other people are getting
Who's
sniped.
controlling the remote sniper? Are they?
You are.
You are Logan.
It's another one of those screen things you bring up.
Okay.
Like you have to hide behind something and then
So
bring
you
up your
set the
screen.
sniper somewhere and you can shoot it from anywhere
Exactly.
instead of just staying behind
Yeah.
and shooting it.
And then you fly away on a helicopter and just leave the sniper
Yeah.
there.
So they get this tech.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
I did think that was a nice touch, like because you were covering yourself in a chopper with
Yeah.
the sniper, and then as you fly away, it's just like the signal gets shittier and it just
Disconnect.
it was a nice touch, but eventually you get away. So where do we go from here after the helicopter? We did
another
see the
thing.
intel that Rourke was targeting ghosts.
Yes,
That's a
yes.
big plot point.
Another thing here. You guys are ghosts, right? It's supposed to be like all,
Well, you're not a ghost yet.
well, top secret, like hidden. That's the way I see it. Like
They
I assume they were
stealthy.
like SEALs.
yes, from what I gathered, they are part of the military. Like it's an official military branch.
yeah, because you get orders from the president later.
Yeah, and they do not act
No.
appropriately. They definitely do a couple war crimes, for sure.
Yeah, but it seems like they'd be all stealthy and shit with like the name Ghosts, and then they just go smash and grab in this fucking
They do
baseball
that
field.
way too much.
Yeah.
They do. They're
All
like,
right. We're going to hold up. Shoot everybody. Go ahead.
I mean, they're called ghosts, right? Like they're supposed to be
Yeah, like
not seen, you know?
that's
So
what I thought, but apparently it's a misnomer.
It sounds cool.
if that's the biggest problem you have with this game.
It's just one of them.
Oh, it's a huge problem I have with it.
But so from here, where do we go?
You returning to the command center, and it's being attacked.
Oh, this
yeah,
is where
you're trying to find your dad.
Yeah.
is this the moment where Riley's head is sticking out of the truck?
I don't know.
You're in it's the beginning of a level. You're on an on rails
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
You're just in a Jeep, like moving, and then Riley like sticks his head through the turret. And he's like looking around.
Oh, yeah.
It was Adorbs. Moochadorbs.
Moochadors.
That's what the kids are saying. I'm trying to get into the younger crowd for this podcast here.
Oh, word.
Moochadorbs.
Okay. So we'll go with it.
Anyway.
So they get to the beach or the shoreline of Fort Santa Monica.
Yeah.
Gets invaded
By the Federation.
by the Federation. And
Federales.
You do Federales. And you just do a huge fight sequence and shoot a bunch of things.
Yeah.
And,
And then at the end you get stabbed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right in the chesticle.
Yeah. And then, well, the whole time you're looking for your dad.
Yes, because last time you saw him was in that building.
He's in the middle of this battle.
So eventually, after you get stabbed, someone picks you up and you're all escaping.
It's like, no, I gotta find my dad. Pull me back.
And then you find out, shockingly,
It's like, idiot, your dad's right here.
yeah, he's a ghost. He's wearing a mask for some reason.
He was on a helicopter the whole time.
There was just that moment where it's his father in the mask talking to them. And like for 5 or 6 exchanges,
Yeah.
like sentences back and forth. And then the dad goes and pulls off his mask. And they're like, Dad?
Oh my God, you're a ghost.
Now you're a ghost now too, kids.
Yeah.
And this made me think of Ghost Dad.
Let's not watch Bill Cosby movies.
No.
Dude, I haven't seen that.
Canceled.
I haven't even thought about that movie in 20 years.
Well, don't start now.
What is the story of Ghost Dad?
He's a
I'm
ghost.
assuming he drugs people.
If I remember correctly, yes.
Wouldn't that be a kick in the dick if that's how he died? He got drugged?
And then they tell you, then your dad tells you that Rourke used to be a ghost and he's killing other ghosts because that's the best thing a ghost could do.
Just kill other ghosts.
Yeah.
Is this when they tell you about... No, they don't.
No,
Okay.
they go to the past now and tell you about Rourke as a legend and
Yeah,
they
it showed how
invading-
awesome Rourke was.
I mean,
they're invading somewhere in South America. I don't remember.
Looking for Almaggio.
Yeah, to kill him because it was the only thing that they could do.
yeah, the Call of Duty games lately have been doing this a lot where they'll just flash back 20, 30, 40, whatever years
Just for...
just to make a different mission happen.
Yeah.
We'll get to that.
And that's what happens here.
12
That's
years
exactly what
earlier.
happens here. And
Where
then-
was it?
Someplace in South America.
Rio de Janeiro? No.
Someplace that can get flooded, apparently.
Well, you go...
I thought it was in somewhere like Venezuela or Guyana or not Guyana. Someplace in the northern of... Doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter because Almagro?
Almaggio?
Almaggio?
Magro?
I don't know.
I might have put that in incorrectly.
Oh, maybe
But,
I spelled it wrong.
It really
it's
doesn't
wrong.
matter. He's the target you're going after.
Yeah.
And
he's some kind of head up in the Fed.
And he floods the city, kills a bunch of his own people and your people just to get away.
Yeah.
It's Caracas.
No, you're in Caracas
Later.
after this.
Yeah, they say we're going back.
Oh, okay.
'Cause
I didn't know this was...
that's where it all started.
Yeah, so he floods the town and kills a bunch of... Which I don't understand, but whatever.
No, this is very
Yeah, I don't know where...
sloppy.
How
Like,
did it flood the town?
I think there was a dam involved that he blew.
Oh, okay.
Caracas?
I mean, yes. Look, it's in the future. They could have made a dam.
Well, it was 12 years ago in the past?
But our future.
Was it... Oh,
It was,
When does our future become their past?
now.
it's happening right now.
All right, so yeah, you flood the city and you go through a bunch of shit and you hijack a helicopter.
And then you fuck off. Like there's good action sequences in here
Yeah.
with the roof collapsing and you on it and the whole flood happening. It's cool, but
It's a little much.
they
Do it way too often,
They do.
too.
They're like, we need to take this person to a different area. How about we blow everything up? Or you get in a helicopter, then it crashes.
Yeah.
And then while you're in the helicopter, Rourke starts to fall out, I guess. Or is it a
Yeah.
different part?
Yeah, no, this
No,
is
that's
it.
this part, yeah.
You're holding on with your dear life.
And there's no way you're going to save him. Because wasn't there like a big bar or something
Yeah.
like along his shit? Like he wasn't getting out
half
of there.
of the helicopter falls or something.
Yeah, and then he's on. It like lands on him and takes him down.
It's like you should have held on.
Was there a crane involved or something? Like
Like,
there's no
probably.
way. Like because his arm was like through a bar.
Yeah.
I was thinking of the McPoyles when they're on top of Patty's roof. And Frank goes over with the 2x4 and starts pushing his face down.
That's exactly what happened. They're like, let him go.
No.
It's either save us or save him.
Yeah, so apparently Rourke falls.
And he
And-
takes it very personally.
Yeah.
And he's assumed dead.
They searched for days,
Literal
That
days.
river. and they couldn't find him anywhere.
I don't know how they searched because this is enemy territory.
That's what I was thinking too. I was just gonna say that. Did they go back and be like, "Hey, sorry, we don't mean to be whatever, but we got some guys."
Yeah.
We didn't send a team in, but there might be somebody in the river that we're looking for.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know.
Happens all the time.
Yeah. So then you flash forward to the present, our future again.
10 years after the 12-minute flashback.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then it's back to Caracas.
Ooh-ah. During Federation
to
Day.
find Ramos, who
Is-
knows where Rourke is.
So I think, it's Caracas like the capital of the Federation?
I assume it's some
It's a
kind of
major
important
city
thing,
of
yeah.
them.
Yeah, I don't think they said the capital.
I mean, it's a major city in South America now. But,
But
yeah, I'm
they-
glad you said it was Federation Day because I had some sort of celebration. I didn't know what it was.
Yeah, it said
It's
Federation.
Federation Day.
Okay.
Yeah.
It like says it in the beginning title. But it's amazing. Call of Duty does this all the time where they're like, you need to go in there, you need to get Ramos. And then the Ramos in this case gets no backstory
No,
at all.
He's
Well,
just some
he,
dude.
he knows where Rourke would be.
But there's like, it feels like they're not a part of the story. It's just the only thing that matters is you need to go get this guy.
Yeah.
That's fucking that. Now go get
You
him,
keep
and it
paying
means everything.
$60 for these games?
Yes.
Don't judge me.
I judge. That's what I do. That's what we do here. Remember how many times does this come up?
It's for the multiplayer. Shut up.
Which I just said I never played.
All right, so you do some kind of
You use a zipline launcher.
Yeah.
Hello.
Then you
Standard military issue zipline launcher.
I've had one.
much like Batman.
Got one at Army Navy.
Goes from the 80s, so it's a little janky.
And you break into the building and shoot your way to Ramos.
Yeah, you like. There's a bunch of sequences where isn't there something where you take down or hack into the computer to get data?
They
Yeah.
shut power off at some point.
Yeah, it's after you're walking down the side of the building.
Yeah.
It's pretty badass. I remember that part.
Let's walk down the building, break in so we can shut the lights off, and walk down a different part of the building.
Yeah. To get to where Ramos.
It's it doesn't matter because eventually you get to Ramos.
And you, like we always know, torture works, and you get the location out of him. Like,
Yeah, immediately. What was the?
I don't know where he is. Yeah, you do. Okay, yeah, I do.
Then you,
Yeah, just don't kill me.
we call that the siphon filter method. Torturing is immediate and effective.
And then doesn't Rourke just pop up on a TV here?
Yeah, because you were set up. He
He's
knew
like,
you were
"Hi,
coming."
you idiots."
I wrote the Ghost Handbook.
Meanwhile, Ramos has got to be sitting there like, wait, you're gonna blow up what now?
This building?
Like the building I'm in right now, you're gonna just blow it up.
A little heads up would have been nice.
Yeah, exactly.
If you knew they were coming here, why'd you leave me here?
Yeah.
I mean, I could have wore a parachute or something. Like, give me a chance here. But then Rourke ends up blowing up the building to try and kill you.
And you escape.
And you
With
get out.
parachutes.
Yeah.
That's right. You just jump out the window, right?
Yeah.
Parachute down.
Into enemy territory during one of the biggest celebrations, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm assuming a lot of those are civilians too.
Yeah, but
It's easy to disappear in a pile, like New Year's Eve and fucking.
I was
New
going to
York
say,
City.
if you saw somebody, a couple like dressed in army fatigues landing in with
And
parachutes.
behind a building that's blowing.
Yeah.
Then again, you do have the craziness of the building blowing up,
Yeah,
so you could probably run away.
yeah.
You'd have to get out of those army duds very quickly, but that is not the most unbelievable thing in this game.
No,
How
not
many
even
times are you going to
close.
say that?
Until we get to it.
So
Until we get to
anyway,
the sky missiles.
you
that's
steal a computer that has a location where Rourke will be, and then he constantly changes, but this knows where it'll be in the next 12 hours.
Yeah, every 12 hours he moves.
Which they say on an island in the Gulf. So I assume that's the Gulf of Mexico.
Yes, it's definitely the Gulf of Mexico. It's an oil rig, a floating fort type oil rig.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
that's what I have written here, but I couldn't read it.
And the beginning starts where you're in a helicopter, like flying through.
No
these-
way. The beginning starts.
The beginning starts, Mister. Fuck you.
Seriously.
It starts where you're flying through. What are these things called?
Canyons.
Fjords.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like it's a river going through very tall, like
yeah, they're
canyon.
it's
type
like
thing.
a Grand Canyon type thing in the islands of the Caribbean.
There's anything like that near the Gulf, is there?
In the future, there is.
That's a good point. We do have sky missiles. I suppose we can make
There
the
might
train wherever
be.
we want.
because those lands there's some big islands there, but I don't think that'd be close to an oil rig
Right. But
because the oil rig's like right there when you're done.
it's
Yeah.
like right off the coast.
I actually thought that was like they were flying through a place in Texas or something to go to.
I think there are cliffs and stuff like that, like in the Rio Grande somewhere.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't
Not
think
by
they'd be
this-
by the
yeah,
Gulf.
yeah.
Like immediately you walk out and maybe they are. Hey, you know what? Send us an email. Tell us we're a bunch of dicks. I dare you.
Tell us exactly where
Nobody
this
in
happened.
Texas listens.
No.
Anyway,
But there's a Hilo sequence here where you're in a helicopter shooting at stuff.
yeah, and then you break in and get Rourke fairly easily.
Oh, this is when you find out Rourke was tortured and turned against you.
Yeah, and they have some cool animations of his skin turning Doomsday-ish.
Yeah, that was pretty neat. I was like, what the fuck's all this, like, milk flying out of his body?
Yeah.
though?
And they're turning into crystals, like crystal enemies in Dark Souls.
Yeah, it was interesting. Give them that.
If they do one thing right in these games, it's the presentation.
But after they
really do.
explain that torture made him the bad guy, they show them trying to beat stuff out of him.
Yeah, then
Tied to a
torture
chair.
him.
Yeah, they torture him. Hey,
Well, you
Is this
could-
when they hang him out the back of the?
yeah, because then they hang him out the back of the plane.
Is it a plane? Or
Yes.
is it oh yeah, it probably is.
Yeah, because they opens the thing, and then he's like, "Ha ha, fooled you. It's another trap."
I knew they were going to do this.
Yeah, and then a plane shows up and instantly destroys your plane.
I had it as they Dark Knighted him. Was it Dark Knight or was it the third Batman where they like? No, it was the third one. Remember this sequence, beginning of the movie, where they're in a plane.
No.
Jesus.
Oh, what do they
it's the
do?
third one.
The third one, they're in a
With
plane.
Bane?
Yeah, with Bane,
And
and
they
Bane's-
threatened to throw him off.
They threaten to throw him off, and then they like attach lines to the plane and then start dragging it.
Oh,
Remember
yeah.
that
That's
one?
exactly what they did. Yeah.
Yeah, because then like the plane just like falls down, and they fly up,
Yeah. And then, like, the plane breaks in half or
Yeah.
some shit.
and Rourke escapes because he knew he had this all planned out from the beginning.
Yeah. And he's like, I'm not going to kill you because I think you could join my team.
Yeah,
Well, later.
He's like, if you survive this, look me up. Peace.
that's exactly what he says. And then you open your parachutes, and the main character gets knocked out again and is in a tree.
Yep.
Yeah, and then where are you?
In the jungle somewhere, and your team's spread out
In the jungle.
because they were talking about, I'm here with Merrick, and
Oh, yeah.
Hesh is over there. I don't know where Logan is, and then you're on your own.
I think I saw him in a tree when I was landing.
Yeah.
Okay, so quick question then. You pulled him off the oil rig, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you pulled Rourke off an oil rig in the Gulf of Mexico. Where's
Where's
this
this
jungle?
I was wondering that too.
Because I would assume, call me crazy, but I'd assume they'd be flying back to mainland America,
Yeah.
lower 48.
I don't know how many jungle island. Well, it could be depending on where this oil rig is, but
It's in the Gulf of Mexico.
yeah.
But then they'd
I mean,
still
like,
have
in
to
the
be
Gulf where it is.
flying like south,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, they're flying towards the enemy territory, I would think.
Or like east towards
Yeah.
Bermuda or some crazy shit. All right, but I
But
guess
anyway, yeah. I don't think they took the geography into this too
Yeah,
much.
this is the future.
you're right. Geography, it's probably all different.
Plate tectonics.
There we
Yeah,
go.
Yep. This is
Now we're-
Pangea.
Pangea 2.0. Oh, Jesus Christ. But then as they're running through, they see a missile go off in the distance?
Yeah, because then they don't know where it goes.
No, they have no idea.
Oh, yeah, that's weird.
Well, it makes sense later, I guess, but they say it's a missile from the Yucatan. We don't know where it landed. It's because it doesn't land.
Why doesn't it land? I don't think I wrote that down. Are we going to get to it?
Yeah, you'll really?
It's
Anyway,
part of the new weapon.
Yeah,
Remember what we talked
it
about
goes up and doesn't come down.
with all the cold meds?
Okay.
Yeah, they taste like shit, and
They're not great. But anyway, so they don't know where the missile went.
Because
And
it's
then-
a space missile. Got it.
Space missile.
yeah, it goes into space and doesn't come back down.
And then the U.S. government says, yo, we don't know where that went, so we're going to send you to the Andes to figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get the info on the missiles.
Operation Clockwork.
Now, and this is the beginning of a huge problem that I have with this fucking narrative.
Well, there's
is
a lot because they're
Yes.
constantly behind enemy lines.
They're constantly behind like, and just going out and in with ease
Yeah,
all the time.
and there's only 5 of them, and
Right, like deep in country, not
Yeah.
like going around the edges of the foot. But that's a problem I have. But the other problem I have is this game sets you up to be you versus Rourke and killing Rourke.
yeah,
Like
Yeah.
that's the fight. But then they're
Oh,
like,
then out of nowhere.
then out of nowhere they're like, oh well, this is more important.
Well,
So we're
this
gonna
is a
send you on like 5 other missions.
yeah, this was the
Rourke's just gonna be
presidential
back
orders.
there.
yeah.
you
You
know,
got to do what Commander in Chief says.
Yeah, they said we don't know where Rourke is, and we have presidential orders to do this, so got to do it.
No, you land in the Andes, and you somehow
Is this the one where you kill the guys, steal
their
their
uniforms,
and sneak in?
and
Which is a mission in every single Call of Duty game forever.
Yeah.
This exact scenario, you steal uniforms and then wait at a checkpoint and then kill everyone.
Yep.
I actually did kind of like this mission, though.
This is the only one that felt like ghosts-like. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a good point.
oh yeah, because you're kind of like sneaky.
Yeah.
You steal the uniforms, you get in there, and I guess only one of the guys knows Spanish. Or
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah, because one of them talks. Wait, who is it besides? It's you, Hesh,
I think
Merrick.
Merrick.
Keegan.
Keegan. That's
Keegan's the other
guy.
one.
And you break in and you steal info, and there's kill estimates, and you don't know why.
Yeah, what does this mean?
And they have another horde mode type section where you have to defend the area, and you have to like lay down turrets and
Yeah.
mines and stuff, and they just keep coming at you. I remember that being a bitch on that.
Yeah.
And you escape on a sub because you have to escape on something different every time.
Yeah, how does that work? I thought you were like up in the mountains.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, now I just thought about that. That's
You drove
You're in
all the
the
way
Andes.
down the mountains.
Like incredibly high mountains.
Yeah.
like famously high.
Yeah, and there's a sub that breaks through the ice of the mountains.
I tell you what though, I did like the moment at the end when you get out of the elevator and they're like, oh shit, like try to limp, and they act like they're taking
Oh,
the
yeah,
injured guy
yeah. That
out.
was pretty neat.
And you're just walking through all the enemy soldiers like, don't freak out, this is fine.
Yeah,
Oh, my God, they're pulling people aside.
that's ghost
Let's
stuff
go.
too.
That was great, but yeah. I'll tell you what I did not see. It was that fucking thing like flying through the ice. The submarine flying through the ice. Be like, oh, there's our ride. Sweet.
Yeah,
Didn't make any sense.
That can't be the best way to travel.
especially in the mountains. So then you escape,
Boom, 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 boom.
and they say they can't attack Rio, so Rio must be the capital of the Federation, not Caracas. Caracas might be there like
There's a
Colorado Springs.
There's a huge factory in Rio.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
But instead of attacking that, we're going to try and distract them by attacking the Antarctic.
So we go to Atlas Falls mission.
In a completely different oil rig.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I did like how you opened it when you're under the ice.
Oh, yeah, you just blow it up and all that.
And they all
That
just
was
sink into
fall,
the
yeah.
ice.
That was pretty good.
And just pick them off.
They don't seem to be dressed for Antarctic weather.
No.
It's very futuristic.
Oh, global warming.
Like,
is
you know
taking
those
over.
heating coils that you put on your roof, to make sure that ice doesn't build up?
Yeah.
Their suits are made of that. I thought you being the scientist guy would know that.
Yeah, you didn't know? Underwater heating coils. It works
Well, I
every
meant the
time.
guys above the ice didn't seem dressed for
Oh, yeah.
it. When they fell in, they kind of just like regular uniforms.
One guy was wearing shorts.
Yeah, it's weird.
You got flip flops.
He got a coconut in his hand.
cold. I don't know what to tell you. But anyway, I mean, we can fast forward through most of this. You get to the control room finally.
Yeah, I literally.
Overload the pumps.
This is exactly how I go to the Antarctic, blow pumps, escape on a helicopter.
Yep.
That's pretty much every mission. But I like the moment where you had like the head engineer, the guy in the thing, and you hold him hostage and just blow his head off.
Yeah, that's something that ghosts would do.
You're just that guy. He may not even be part of the military effort at all.
No.
No, he's just getting the best paying job for himself.
He's like, I work for BP.
He's raising
Like,
his,
what are you doing?
just trying to raise his kids on an honest salary.
So after you,
And they blow that thing the
Blow up.
fuck up.
they're like, uh-oh, we got to take all our stuff guarding Rio, which is like 3,000 miles away, and bring it to protect this oil thing that's already blown up. That's right, because they move the Fed moves the
that's
military
right.
for, so you can
okay.
more accurately.
Like this Atlas Falls, this mission was supposed to distract them
Yeah.
away from Rio so you can get there.
Rio's extremely far away from the Antarctic.
Is it?
Yeah, because Rio's like on the equator.
You don't know how this...
Yeah, it's almost halfway around the world.
Didn't we just talk about how the plate's tectonic?
Yeah, that's right. You're duh, scientist. Come on. And then one of my favorite levels in any Call of Duty game, the underwater gun level.
Oh, yes. The
And
scuba
you have
mission.
to blow up the thermal exhaust port.
I mean, my question. First of all, I thought this was ridiculous as fuck. Then I went and looked it up, and there are underwater guns. These things do exist.
Can you just shoot most guns underwater?
No. You cannot. You can't shoot a gun. You can shoot a gun underwater, but then the bullet goes like 3 feet and then falls
Yeah.
because of the surface area. These rounds, they look like
Little torpedoes?
Kind of. They're like mostly they look like a very large bullet or a very large casing,
Yeah.
and then the bullet is like something you shoot out of a harpoon gun. Like it's a thin rail, so it can travel through the water. But those actually exist. But that's not the problem I have with it. The problem I have is why are there sentries down there? The enemy's like, hey guys, I need you to patrol. Yeah, where do you need us? Where do you need us? Okay, put on this wetsuit.
Yeah.
Get the fuck under the water.
Well, because they just blew up Atlas. Or
Well, don't you think they'd put mines there? if
Mines
anything?
or some kind of sensor or something
true.
to find somebody, or
Yeah.
maybe not put the thermal exhaust port right there. There's just a lot of problems with this.
So anyway, you blow that up.
blow it the fuck up.
And then because after you blow it up, you start like getting knocked by debris and stuff. And I have knocked out again. It's just too easy.
Yeah.
That's a common thing in this game: getting knocked out,
Yeah.
or escaping.
Like,
on a
why are
helicopter.
you a ghost? Because you're getting knocked out all the time.
You got a
Other people are
glass
saving
chin,
you.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got like 94 concussions.
But anyway, you head to the missile factory in Rio.
End of the line is the name of the mission. I was like, thank God it's almost over. But
No,
no, it's
wrong.
not.
You
No,
would be
it's
wrong.
not. We have a lot more. So this was the facility where we find out they're building more Odin missiles.
Yes.
So there's a big deal. You found all this thing. You got a bunch of data, and then you get ambushed. But that matters because the bombers are coming to level this place in like 8 minutes, and you got to get the fuck out of there.
And you escape on a truck.
I forgot about the truck escape.
Oh, I must
Barely escape on the truck.
Yeah, I must have dozed off for that part.
I mean,
I stayed awake because I wanted to see how they escaped everything, if it was going to be different in every level.
and then I was very confused. Scientists, maybe you can clear this up.
That there were 23 others and they're on the 24th.
No, they're-
Yeah, that was a good question. It's like, oh, where are the other 23? Well, they're not going to make a 25th.
How do they not know these things are going up? Like,
'Cause-
they got to have satellites up there.
Because they're painted black. You can't even see them.
Oh.
future
Stealth tech.
camouflage, yeah.
Okay.
Space camo.
But then this part I understand where Elias is like, all right, boys, you're going to Colorado Springs.
Yeah, I didn't get that really much either.
And it's like, cool. And then the next mission's in Las Vegas.
But,
Yeah.
well, they're supposed to go to Colorado Springs and then meet them in Vegas. That's where they're all going to meet after. But still, you got to travel from Rio to Colorado. It's a pretty long trek.
Yeah, they act like going across the globe is like half hour, 45-minute plane ride.
It is for them. They have ghost planes.
Maybe.
But anyway, after
That'd
you
make
go
more
to
sense.
Colorado Springs and you go to Vegas to meet your dad,
In the safe house.
yeah, it's being attacked by Rourke and the other Fed.
Yeah, I love how it's like, something doesn't feel right here.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
So this is what doesn't make sense to me is if you're going to find Rourke and then you only know where he is like every 12 hours or whatever, but then at the same time he comes and finds you,
I think
It's a little
they're doing
inconsistent.
it personally. It's not their mission to
Yeah.
get Rourke.
The president's not saying kill Rourke.
Yeah.
They're just taking it personal because they're ghosts. And two of them were just made ghosts not too long ago.
right.
Yeah.
Like we're doing this for our ghost brothers. Like you've been a ghost 9 minutes.
Yeah, you know one of them. They're your dad.
And then when you go to Vegas, you get knocked out by Rourke, which is like, this guy has to have a couple of concussions that he's getting knocked out.
Oh, you got gassed this
Yeah,
time.
this was the
Oh,
one time
that's
he
right,
didn't
that's right.
get his head hit. This was the sleeping gas.
Yeah.
The Joker probably lent it to him.
Yep, speaking of.
And then you wake up and you see your brother and your dad tied to a chair, and I guess you're tied to a chair also.
Yeah, tell us everything. Then he shoots you.
Yeah. Trying to make your dad.
Which was great.
Oh,
He shoots you to piss off your dad, and then he like takes your hand and makes you shoot your own dad.
Yeah. And then he makes you watch your dad die.
dude, that part when he takes your hand. While I was watching it, this is all I could think of. It's like, huh? Why you shooting your dad, huh? Why you shooting your dad?
That would have been great. In real life, he would have said that.
Yeah.
Not in a video game, though.
Like a why you're hitting yourself.
Yeah.
Why are you pointing that gun at your dad? Why are you doing it? Why, huh?
But anyway, you watch your dad die, which I guess is supposed to be touching, but it's kind of more annoying than anything.
Yeah, because he gets shot 6 times.
Yeah. Yeah. And then he shoots him in the head afterwards.
Yeah. I'm surprised he didn't survive that. Fuck.
And then I guess Rourke's gonna kill you and your brother, and then some sniper finally shows up and helps you.
Keegan, obviously. I
'cause he
assume it was
disappeared.
Keegan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know where Keegan is.
And then Merrick shows up too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Keegan really held out. He was waiting
Yeah.
and waiting.
Yeah.
Oh, he's shooting the dad. We can't do it now.
Ooh, that would have been a good shot. Missed it.
Yeah.
But then you fight your way through a bunch of the casinos. Riley shows back up.
Yeah, gets shot.
Gets shot, so you have to carry him out to
Yeah.
the chopper, and then you fuck off.
Yeah. To the heart of the Federation we go.
Yeah, this is like the final assault now, huh?
Yeah.
Hoorah.
Because we finally realized they have a weapon we got to stop.
Which was our weapon originally.
Yeah.
But it was cool when we had it.
Yeah, they reverse engineered it
Yeah.
from when it fell.
And using it for its exact intended purpose.
Yeah.
But on us, which isn't cool.
Nope.
Oh, boy. Okay.
This mission, severed ties.
Yeah.
Thank you for putting down all these mission names.
I've
By the
written
way.
sneak attack, not so sneaky. Because they get to the thing and they're like, all right, shoot. And they just start shooting everybody.
So it's like a two-prong attack. They need to send the tanks and the soldiers to take out the ground array, which I think I gathered this was the thing to control Odin from the ground.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
And
I think.
I helped protect them, I guess. But it did both, I assume.
And then the other part is after they destroy the array, then Odin, the space station, wouldn't see the soldiers coming.
Yeah. And then they can destroy Odin.
Right.
Yes.
So this was actually a pretty cool mission because it kept going in between the different viewpoints. Like you'd be in the tank shooting, and then you'd go to a helicopter where you're Logan and Hesh. Well, you're always Logan. And then you would fight through that a little bit, and then there was a sequence where they jump on a train to go after Rourke.
But isn't there a point, too, where they launch missiles at their own place to blow up the array?
Yeah.
Oh, that's in a little bit, yeah.
Okay. I thought it was before that. But
Before all that, when you're sitting in a tank in the cargo bay,
yeah.
and then the place just gets shot up, and you see all these people die.
Yeah.
That was cool. So
Drop him. Because that's the best thing to do during a military strike is hurry up.
he's like, "Fuck it, get him out of here."
Oh, yeah, because it's like a low-flying plane, and they just basically kick your tank's ass out the back door.
Yeah.
Well, you watch like a bunch of soldiers get shot from
Yeah. Getting in
Oh, yeah.
planes.
just bullets
Yeah.
coming flying through the cargo bay. It was pretty cool.
And then you have the tank section. Then you fight through the facility, and this is where Logan and Hesh are like, all right, well, good luck, guys. We're going after Rourke.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're not going to do what we're told to do. We're going to go after Rourke.
Yeah, because they're like, "Rourke's on the train underneath."
We blew up the
this."
ray. That was our mission. Now we're going to do our mission.
Yeah, we did enough here. But
Get him.
basically, the array gets destroyed,
Yeah.
and you switch to the space flight mission.
Icarus.
Which, honestly, the space missions were kind of fun because they were different. And it kind of sucks that you had like 2 minutes of it in the beginning and one mission at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you break in and blow up the 24th Odin thing.
They really liked using like this 3D space, like space underwater. They really like doing that in this.
Yeah, they tried to make it different.
Oh, they did.
I mean,
Definitely sticks out.
But anyway, you break in and you get control of this Odin station and start firing.
oh, that's right. You start firing on the soldiers that are trying to protect the array.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Whatever.
You murder a lot of people
Yeah.
very quickly.
A whole lot of the Federales.
But I don't understand what this weapon was going to do if it takes more than one to get rid of a building. Like, you think what they were planning for would be better.
Well, because they could have just blew up the one stronghold that the Americans still had.
Yeah, but you'd think the weapon would be powerful enough to take out the whole area instead of...
Because otherwise, why wouldn't you use
why would you
like
waste the money?
ICBMs or something
Yeah.
like that?
I didn't understand that part.
We can already shoot. That's why we don't have it now. We
Yeah.
can shoot a missile from anywhere on the planet and hit anywhere else on the planet.
And do more than...
Yeah,
you
but
could
these
with
are-
space.
Yeah.
Inanimate carbon rods.
Oh, you know what? He has a good point. Scientists.
Yeah, but it doesn't seem like... Yeah, in theory, those could be a lot better, but it doesn't seem like they're doing much.
It's because when they reverse engineered it, they messed it up a little bit. It wasn't as powerful as they thought.
Okay.
You didn't get that? It's subtext. It's very
yeah,
subtle.
It's very, very subtle.
I don't play a lot of Call of Duty games.
Oh, I can tell.
That's probably, that's the problem. Hey, let's finish this bullshit up.
Yeah.
So you finish your space mission, which again was kind of fun to play. Then you go back to you being on the train.
Well, no. Before the mission's over, they tell you to fire on the train.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, there's ghosts there.
From space, you're
Yes.
firing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they're like, I know, just do it.
and then they flash back 10 minutes.
Yeah. 10
Some
minutes
bullshit.
earlier.
And then you fight through the train, you kill a bunch of guys, you eventually get to Rourke, and then all the storylines match up where they blow up the bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
the
you
train.
shoot Rourke.
But that's another thing. Like, if the thing The thing should be powerful enough to take out more than just the bridge.
Yeah, there's no fucking way they survived
Yeah.
any of that.
Well, they did.
Well, they did, yeah. It takes out the bridge and...
Just kind of sore, too. Not even.
Yeah. The train just falls in the river. Everyone's fighting in the water.
Yeah, again. And then
oh my God, you guys made it to the shore.
Yep,
Sweet.
and you just see
Rourke
shit.
gets killed along the way.
Rourke got shot in the train when they were under the water.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you don't know he's dead, but...
Right. Then you get rescued and bring back on the shore, you and Hesh. Or you rescue Hesh, because Hesh was, I guess, hit his head or something.
First time
I think you shoot through Rourke and Hash.
Yeah, I think it goes through Rourke and hits Hesh.
Yeah, and then breaks the window, and that's why the water comes rushing in the train.
Yes. And then you and Hesh are on the beach. Credits roll. But then...
Oh, shit. I stopped watching.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, there's an...
Oh, shit.
Oh, you
This
missed...
is all going to be news to me.
All right, well, go ahead and give it to him, Chump Slap.
Oh, yay, you made it to the beach. Credits rolling. What? Rourke shows up,
What?
Yeah.
walks right out of the water,
After being shot in the chest?
Yeah, he's totally fine.
and I don't know, what does he do to Hesh?
Nothing,
know.
because Hesh is pretty fucked up.
Hesh is just trying
He's
to
like
recover.
laying against a
Hesh has
rock.
been shot less than Rourke has.
I know.
Yeah. Well, Rourke comes over. He's like, fuck you. I'm taking you. And he starts dragging you away. And he's like, we're going to destroy all that's left of the ghosts. He's going to make you a mini Rourke.
That's basically his recruitment scenario.
Yeah.
Like, you're coming with me, and he starts dragging him along the beach. Logan.
And then there's more credits. And then, did you see this part?
No.
Riley saves
It just flashes to you looking out of a jungle prison cell.
Oh, kind of like Rourke was stuck.
Yep. Ba-ba. The end.
That's a very depressing ending.
Yeah,
What?
right?
Jesus. Man, what a great game, right?
I was just so happy. I was so happy to see the credits. I just stopped it.
I don't think you're being unreasonable at all. No. The only reason I kept watching was because I was like, wait, this isn't what I remember.
I didn't remember any of that ending.
I thought I remembered Rourke being on the beach,
Oh.
and that's why I kept watching. But I stopped before your part came
Yeah.
up. So you just make another Rourke.
Yep.
And we're going to wait for what? Ghost 2?
Can't wait. It's going to be
None
awesome.
of these fucking timelines match up anyway. There's like a couple ones that go after another, like Modern Warfare 1 and 2 and 3. Then they reboot it. Like Advanced Warfare and Infinite Warfare, I don't think match up.
No. I don't think Infinite Warfare matches with anything.
Black Ops,
Blops, as we call it.
Blops 1 was a real narrative. But that jumped all over time.
Yeah.
That was actually pretty good.
That was
The first Blops.
It's probably one of the better ones.
Agreed. Well, this was definitely one of the worst. So that's the game, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you think, Syintist? You're definitely picking this up tomorrow, right? Or did you just buy it on your phone there? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah. It was on sale on...
Yeah, probably $2.
Yeah. No, I'm never going to touch this thing.
All right, well, how about we just go ahead and get into the final parts of the game?
All right.
Dr. Syintist,
What do we do?
would you play it? Would you score it? Did the story work for you?
Would I play it? Absolutely not.
You sure? Because
I don't like first-person
We know how much
shooters.
you love Call of Duties, though.
And space.
And space. I do love space. But
Haha, gotcha.
Yeah, I tricked them. We
story-
just got to trick them into these games.
the story is just...
It's not a shooter.
ridiculous is too nice of a way to put it. To have this special ops team break in and start shooting all around and everything deep in enemy territory over and over and over again. And
They're that good.
why the Federation would waste money putting space satellites that don't do a lot of damage when they can just build bombs that would do better seems ridiculous to me.
And it does that thing, a lot of Call of Duties do it, which you probably were annoyed by, where it's like, if this were a war that was happening between the Federation and North America or whatever, these would be like major turning points in that war. And
Yeah.
it just so happened that you and Hesh were part of
On
all
everyone-
of them.
Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't happen.
That's like World War II. I landed on D-Day. I was part of the Battle of the Bulge. I was part, like, Which
I
actually,
dropped the
those two
bomb on
things were the same.
Hiroshima,
I dropped the bomb on Hiroshima. I went and took it down Iwo Jima.
Okinawa, yeah.
Like-
and then I went to the European theater and went through North Africa against like that. It just
I flew a ship in the battle.
Yeah.
Flew a ship. I flew a plane in the Battle of Midway.
and like that's just ridiculous.
Maybe it did happen.
Audie Murphy.
So the story is just
Doesn't work for you?
no.
Okay.
Would I score it? Man, this is a tough one.
Uh-oh.
I'll give it 2 stars.
27. Wow.
I put it on par with Kane and Lynch and Madden 19 in my book.
Kane Lynch is so much better.
I agree. But you don't need to convince me of that one.
I do not think so, but yeah, this was a trash title. Not nearly as bad as Jurassic the Hunted.
Which, if I remember correctly, you took points away from me as your
Yeah,
final
yes.
score.
Yeah. So there you go.
But this was a million times better than that, and it's still garbage.
Huh. All right.
So what about you, Chump Slap?
What did I?
Would you play it?
Would I?
Would you score it?
What I?
Did the story work for you?
Did it?
I love the theatricality. Attaboy.
Would I play it? No. Nah. I played it already. It was, I don't know. We'll shoot 'em up. First person shooter.
It's like if you like this type of game, it was fine.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Story wise, it's horrible.
Yeah, it's not great.
It's
It's not great at all.
yeah. It's hands down the most ridiculous. I don't know. It just does. Story
I think
does
ridiculous
not.
is going to be a word that's used to describe it frequently.
Yeah.
Story does not work for me. I wouldn't play it again. I might play. I don't know. I watched some multiplayer playing, and that brought back some memories. Good times.
You could just buy the new Call of Duty.
I know, but yeah, maybe. So no, you're right. I won't play this again. I'd play a different one if I had to go back and play anyway. Score wise, seeing as how this is a plotty time podcast, has nothing to do with multiplayer.
Nope.
I gave it a 5.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hot take, hot take.
Yeah.
But you know who really matters? Poppascotch.
Yeah, he picked it. It's a Scotchy. Let's see what this goes.
Would you play it? Would you score it? Did the story work for you, sir?
Would I play it? Well, I already played through it on PlayStation 3 and 4.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I would not play it again.
You played through this thing twice?
I did. I absolutely did. And got all the single-player trophies. For
Wasn't
both.
it one of those games that like
Oh, could you buy it on one?
you could have it on 3 and then you got it like for $5 they upgraded
Yeah, it was something
it?
like that, like $5 or $10.
I
You
still
got it
don't
for.
think that's worth it.
I don't think it was either. Now looking back, but
Looking back,
here we are. I mean, for the type of game it is, I thought it was fine. If you are into the Call of Duty games, like the military tactical games, as they call them,
They really do call him that.
tactical. That's
the cool kids.
That's a real that's a real term. Well, it's a slang term. I don't know if it's in the dictionary, but you get the point. And if that's the thing, it's fine. The good things, I liked the final mission with the shifting perspective because it felt like a huge battle on different fronts.
That's fair.
So I thought that was a good thing they did. Unfortunately, that was one of the few good things they did. I wouldn't play it. I'd just go play another Call of Duty mission. Like I might, if I want, every once in a while, I'll pull up like Modern Warfare 1 or Modern Warfare 2 and play like 2-3 missions to those
Yeah.
to get like my shooter fix. And if I wanted to do that and play a classic Call of Duty game, it wouldn't be this one. No fucking way. What I would like to see though from a Call of Duty game is more of like, why wouldn't they do something like a not World War II, but something where it's like all aspects of an invasion, kind of like the last level, but just make the whole game like that.
Oh, we just like it's only one big battle and you just
Right.
bounce from place to place to place.
That
Yeah.
would be much better than the same people doing everything.
Exactly. That'd be such a great game. But the bad stuff, the narrative is a fucking mess. It's a complete mess. It
Like
doesn't.
subs in the Andes.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. There's no reason you're two people, even if you are the sons of the leader of the ghosts. The military, I'm sure, has more than 5 assholes they can send everywhere.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make sense you'd be going everywhere. What is the story about? Honestly, like, is it about a huge war, or is it about
I don't believe
their
there's-
family?
I don't believe it's a redeeming quality to the story at all.
No, it's so muddled. I don't know
yeah.
where we're supposed to go, so I don't even know if it's supposed to be, if this is successful.
It's the
I have no
personal
idea.
journey of Logan.
Is
really.
it?
Really?
I mean, I don't know.
I don't either, but
But clearly, like most Call of Duty games, they came up with all the missions, and then
just-
the story was an afterthought.
Yeah. Or else, why would you be bouncing all around South Africa?
Exactly. Like, you know that they came up with like an oil rig mission,
Yeah.
or the final battle mission. Like, they just came up with that, and then like, I don't know, fucking
oh,
send
how
it
cool
to
would it?
send it to
Let's blow up
Steven.
some ice and have some guys fall through.
Right, exactly. Send it to Steven Gangan, and he'll make a story around this bullshit.
How about you fighting a collapsing building?
Ooh, that sounds
Uncharted
great.
did it. And it was pretty nice.
How are we gonna make that make sense? Don't even worry about it.
Yeah.
Figure it out later. We'll just do. I
The
don't
same
know.
two guys do bullshit.
Yeah, it's his dad. But so would I play it? Mention that? No, I would not. Did the story work for me overall? It's a big fucking no. Score? I gotta go bad. It's gonna be a 4.
Oh,
11 total. Higher than I thought we'd go.
I mean, it's
yeah, it was
there's-
scotchy as hell.
there's so much money that goes into the games. It's hard to believe that no one gives a shit about the story at all.
Yeah,
Which I guess makes sense because a lot of people do play it just for multiplayer
Yeah.
and have never played any of the campaigns. And
True.
that I get, but let's make an effort. Like, I feel like with the production budget and the amount of time that goes into these games, like a little more effort,
so yeah,
you could make something really great.
yeah. Like Infinity Ward. Look to my direction next time you want to write a Ghosts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could write a definitely better thing than this.
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely. I think, yeah. So Gearbox, give us a call. Infinity Ward, give us a call. Activision, I'm sure you got something over there we can fix.
yeah.
EA.
Yeah, why not?
You need to sell more loot boxes? I got you.
Dude, just give us the reins to Mass Effect. There's no way we could make a worse
No.
game than Andromeda. No way.
Every time that goes on sale, I think about buying it and like, no.
I think I bought it on sale for like $7 and never.
I saw it for $7 and I thought that was too much. And
It
mind you,
was.
I just bought Toe Jam and Earl for $7.
Well, that's probably the best game of 2019. Well, actually,
you
you
didn't
guys
think so.
No, we
Bold
didn't.
statement.
You didn't even mention it in the episode.
No, I didn't. Wait, did I?
No.
Maybe in passing, but not as one of my
Maybe.
favorite games. No, I did because you remember me and Macaulay Culkin are going to run for 2020.
Oh yes, that's
Culkin
true.
Scotch
Yeah,
ballot.
all right.
So I did mention it. It got an honorable mention. But fuck. So that does it for this game. Anybody have anything else they want to add
No.
about this piece
No.
of shit?
I'm sorry.
All right. So after this, we'll go back to our houses and play multiplayer on Ghost then.
Why don't we do some Moxie's heist missions?
Ooh, that'd probably be a lot more fun.
I don't know. I got some things to deliver.
I do have to sleep. I have to go to work tomorrow.
Well, before you go to sleep, I just need one more thing to ask you there, Dr. Scientist.
Oh,
Because we now that it's the new year, and we're gonna go into some new bits.
We're gonna try some stuff out.
We're gonna try some stuff out. We're gonna see what lands, see what sticks. You guys let us know, but we're gonna pull away from. I know everybody loved Scientist Lock of the Week.
no more money for you guys.
No, can't sell your money anymore.
We're still
But
gonna do Scientist Lock of the Week.
we are, but we're not, because now we're doing Scientist Tom Hanks Lock of the Week.
It's the movie that of Tom Hanks you should watch this week,
Exactly. So
and
this,
you will not be disappointed. That's the lock, the guarantee.
Well, yeah, it's a sure thing.
there we go. It's a sure thing. So this week, Scientist, give us a Tom Hanks.
All right, objectively the best Tom Hanks movie ever. Money Pit.
I thought you were gonna say big.
Wow.
That's 2. Money Pit's this week's lock of the week.
No.
What's Money Pit about? Give us a quick rundown.
Tom Hanks and his wife buy a house, and it's a lemon, and they try and rebuild it.
And if I remember correctly, it has been a while since I've seen Money
I believe
Pit.
Shelley Long's his wife.
Didn't they hire like a bunch of people from the circus to do like the demo?
They're
or the-
like
Yeah.
a discount house revamp thing, sort of.
so it's a bunch of crazy characters just
Yeah.
ripping the walls out and
Yeah.
shit.
2 weeks. 2 weeks.
But yes, it's a great film.
So you heard it here first. Go see Money Pit. You will not be disappointed because Tom Hanks is gold.
It's true.
And I remember it being great.
Yeah.
It probably holds up.
It is definitely my favorite Tom Hanks movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Out of all of them, that one's your favorite?
Yes.
I'm not saying it's bad at all.
No. But favorite.
I could name like 5-6 more.
Hey, I got like 50 more. That
That's true. Wait, is that the bit? Every week is going to be your favorite Tom Hanks movie?
Well, it'll be my second favorite because Money Pit's definitely my favorite.
Oh, he's starting with his favoritist.
Yeah.
We're just counting down. All right, great.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah.
We're working through these bits. We're figuring it out. as a
Gotta
group.
get it. Yep.
So that's going to take us to our next new bit. We're done asking Chump Slap for his recommendations.
No, these are still recommendations.
These are recommendations, but we're going to take a little bit of a different structure to this.
All right. Well, I'm still opening the window.
We're going to play a new game, and it's called Chump Slap's Fuck, Marry, Kill of the game. In this segment, Syintist and I are going to talk about 3 different characters we saw in the game, and Chump Slap is going to determine which one he has sex with, which one he's going to murder, and which one he's going to marry.
And none of them are going to be the main character. It's got to be NPCs.
Yeah, keep Riley out of it, you freaks.
No, Riley was going to be one of the choices.
You tell me you wouldn't marry Riley. Come on.
Well, I'd have to, because otherwise it's just weird.
Exactly. All right, so what do you got here? I think
Rourke.
Rourke's got to be in there for sure.
Okay. I'm leaning one way.
And since I can't pick Riley,
If we can't pick Riley,
there's like 3 other characters.
let's throw you a bone here. How about the badass lady astronaut from the beginning?
Rourke and Hesh. Those 3.
Rourke, Hesh, badass lady astronaut in the beginning who's like, yeah, we're not going home.
Well, badass lady in the beginning, definitely marry her, because that's my attitude.
So you got Hesh and Rourke left.
So you gotta fuck one of them and kill the other one.
I'd probably fuck Rourke, kill Hesh.
That's the way I'd go.
Yeah. I'd just like to fuck Rourke and be like, take it.
So it's a power move.
Yeah, you think you're going to kill me? No, I'm going to kill that ass.
You're going to be like in the scene from Pulp Fiction.
Yeah. I'm going to
Bring
have
out the gimp.
Gonna have Poppascotch standing behind you going, yeah.
And then you're gonna murder Hesh.
Yeah.
I would too. Hesh is unbearable.
There can only be one Hesh,
All right.
and he's in C-Lab.
Okay. So let's say that someone wanted to send us an email and talk about how they think you should fuck Hesh. I guess. Where would they send that email? Sure, Chump Slap.
Well, I hope you go into detail, and you can send it to plottytime@gmail.com. I will gladly read your fan fiction, and I will respond and let you know how I feel about it.
That's it. From now on, send your fan fiction.
100%. Yeah, you just need someone to thumb through your fan fiction. Send it to plottytime@gmail.com.
I got nothing but time.
Nothing.
If it's good enough, he'll pass it on to us.
It would be great. I would. Ooh, that's a slippery slope.
No, I definitely send all of your fan fiction.
Like all of it for everything?
I'll read it.
Only the erotic stuff. Sorry.
Okay. Great. So I feel like we're getting into something we don't want to. Anyway, so let's say someone had fan fiction that they already posted on DeviantArt and they wanted to tell us about it right now. How would they get it to us on the socials there, Dr.
At
Syintist?
Plotty Time on Instagram, and Poppascotch will grab it, or on Twitter, and I'll grab it.
Fantastic. Well, that does it for us. So I don't know. Play some games. Happy 2020. And somebody should fuck Hesh.
Yeah, one of you guys do it.
Yeah. Peace.
Peace.